Hey guys, it's Jules, and I'm here with my February wrap-up and my March TBR. So, guess who got through most of their February TBR? This gal! Yeah, so I did that. I enjoyed a lot of the books that was on my TBR, so I'm just gonna get right to it. So the first book that I read in February was Emerge by Toby Easton. Now this is a book about this girl named Leah, or our Leah. Her nickname is Leah, and she is a mermaid, but she is living on land, and a new mermaid comes to land as well, and the new mermaid, Mel, goes after the guy that Leah likes, and it just spirals down from there. It sounds really cheesy, but actually it's, from like here, it's pretty good. This part was kind of slow, and I just didn't like Leah at this point, but I liked Leah right here. Like through this part, the last act, oh my god, I loved it. I loved her. So this is a good book. I got it signed, I bought it, I got it for free signed, so like, it came signed. It says, "Believe in your magic, Toby Easton." So I think that's pretty cool, like that I have a signed book of her. So yeah. The second book that I read in February was This Song Is For You / This Song Is Not For You by Laura Nolan. Now this book, it was interesting. It was a love triangle. The ending was weird. I will admit that. But I did like the relationships between everyone. I thought the relationships were very real and realistic. If it follows Ramona and Ramona and Sam and Tom. So basically Ramona and Sam are already in a band, and they like each other, but they don't want to ruin their friendship, so they don't say anything. And then Tom comes in and he joins the band, and then Ramona starts having feelings for Tom, and Tom starts having feelings for Ramona, but she still likes Sam, so it's like a giant love triangle. But it's fairly good considering it's a love triangle, So yeah, there's a lot of diversity in this. It features gay characters, it features asexuality, it features a lot of interesting things. So if you want a more diverse read, I think this is a good book for that. I also finished 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Oh my god. This book was really, 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 really good. Okay, this book blew my mind. It was extremely good. So if you don't know what 13 Reasons Why is about, it's about this boy named Clay, and one of his longtime crush in high school, Hannah, has committed suicide. And he doesn't know why, nobody knows why, until one day he gets a box that's wrapped up, and inside there's a bunch of tapes. And he starts listening to them, and each tape on each side is like a reason why she killed herself. And if you get the tapes, you're a reason why. So yeah, it's really good. It's becoming a Netflix series on March 13th, and I'm super excited for that. If you want to look at the trailer, look up 13 Reasons Why Netflix trailer. It looks really good. The guy who played the main character in Goosebumps plays Clay. He also was in Don't Breathe, which is like one of my favorite horror films. So he is a really good actor, so I'm excited to see him as Clay. I'm so excited for this series because it looks really good and really true to the book. The next book that I read in February was Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and I really liked this book. I didn't love it completely to give it 5 stars, but I gave it 4.5 because it's a really good book. And it's really pretty, and if you take it off, there's a teardrop, so I think that's cool. You know how I'm a sucker for that stuff. And then the chapter pages, you guys know how I'm a sucker for that too. Chapter pages are pretty cool, so yeah. I've seen the Australian edition thanks to last night's live show. We actually had a live show, our Biblio Squad, we have a live show about this. So if you want to check it out and hear our thoughts, you can go to that live show on G Swizzle's channel. But she was showing us her copy of this book, and that the Australian, at least, I don't know if it's UK, but the Australian edition's really beautiful, so yeah. It's basically about this girl named Scarlett, and she and her sister Tella run away with a sailor from her abusive father. And they go to Caraval, which is like a carnival that comes to a different place every year. It never goes to the same place twice. And Tella and Scarlett got tickets from Legend, And then when Scarlet gets to the island, Tella was already there, but Scarlet finds out that Tella is part of the game, and so everyone, and whoever catches Tella wins a wish. So I think that's pretty cool. It was a really good book, I'd say. Okay, so the first book that I'm planning on reading in March / already reading is The Sun is Also the Star by Nicola Yoon, and I'm on, what page am I on? I'm on page 60, and I already want to cry. That's how emotional this book is. But it's written really well. So it follows two perspectives, the occasional third, but mainly two. It follows Natasha, who is originally from Jamaica, and her family is being deported because her father got a DUI, and then they learned that they were illegal immigrants. It also follows Daniel, whose parents are Korean immigrants, and he is like pressured to be like this perfect, like this really like grade A, like that type of thing. Like he's pressured to be like the best he could possibly be, and he doesn't want to be that because his older brother, I forget his name, Charles or something, but he dropped out of school because his parents pressured him so much, and then he and Natasha meet in a record store, and their life just spirals together through there. The next book that I'm planning on reading is the first book in the Michael Vey series by someone. I don't know the actual title, I just know it's Michael Vey. Now this is the my high school's book club pick for March, and I'm super excited to read it because my best friend Sydney, she actually, she suggested this. I suggested Six of Crows, but whatever. We can read Six of Crows another month. It's fine. I will get them to read it. Trust me. But yeah, I'm excited to read this because she's told me the plot and it sounds really good. So yeah, and it's like her favorite series ever, and I actually got her the copy of the first book because she told me that she only read it through the library, and I was like, let's get her the series. Let's get her the first book at least. So yeah, I'm excited to read it. I don't know what it's about, sorry. The next book that I'm planning on reading in March is Empress of the Thousand Skies by, oh boy, someone. And this is the Biblio Squad book pick for March. Our live show is set for April 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is daylight savings change on both of our sides, on Australian time and in US time. The time will remain, the time hour will remain the same, but it's not the same point in time. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't make sense. But yeah, so I'm super excited for this. It sounds really cool. It's a sci-fi space novel, and we haven't read that since Gemina, and that was in October. That was our second book. So yeah, and that Empress is going to be our 7th live show, and that's kind of crazy. We've been at this for 6 months. And the last book that I'm planning on reading is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This is the sequel to Six of Crows. I can't tell you too much about this without spoiling Six of Crows. So basically what Six of Crows is about, I'll tell you what Six of Crows is about. It's about a 6 outcasts who come together, and they tried to get back the serum that can enhance a Grisha's ability. A Grisha is someone who has powers, but at the same time, it becomes highly addictive, and most people who are on the serum overdose and die. So they decide that it's super dangerous, and they need to get it back. And there's so much diversity in it. It's really good. It's a very diverse read. It's action-packed. You're gonna want to scream, just kiss her already. But it's really good, and I'm excited to read Crooked Kingdom because I need my babies back, And if I have time, I'm planning on reading King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. This is the 3rd installment in the Red Queen Quartet, and I'm just super excited because I got the Target exclusive edition. It comes with a propaganda poster, and I think that's really cool. On this side it says New Bloods Rise, and on this side it says Free Mare. So this is really cool. I'm glad they put in this marketing strategy because I love this. So basically, I can't tell you too much about this book without spoiling Red Queen and Glass Sword, so I'll just tell you about Red Queen. Red Queen is about this girl named Mare, and she is a red blood, and red bloods do not have any power. They're lower class from the silver bloods, and the silver bloods have like powers and are really rich all the time, and they do magic duels and stuff like that. And then she tries to evade getting sent to the to war. So she accidentally meets Cal, the prince of the kingdom they're in. Forget what kingdom they're in, and eventually she finds out that she can control lightning, even though she is a red blood, and that is kind of dangerous to the king and queen. And yeah, but it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like great. I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's like in the middle. I rated everything 3 stars so far. So yeah, but it's really good, and I'm excited to read King's Cage, just because Glass Sword left me off on a super big cliffhanger, so I'm ready. My body is ready. And there you have it, guys. There was my February wrap-up and my March TBR. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!